Hi, Speedwalking and Tracksuits with Jeremy, joined by guest Brennen. What's your made-up middle name?
Gilladriel.
Bowden. That's your real middle name. No, Earl.
No, we're not going to talk about that.
Did you do your own hair this morning?
No, my cat did.
So we're starting in front of the house of Peak Trim, in the neighborhood where our friendship really began and blossomed about 20 years ago. Since we haven't started walking yet, we're going to start walking in person. We're in front of an apple tree that we planted in 2007 in the backyard with Caden Bowden when he was 3 years old, and then Connor a couple years later when he was 3 on Easter.
Yep.
We moved it.
Do you know Connor's middle name?
Jeremy. Yes, beautiful. Although he pronounces it Jeremy like you. So it's the wrong emphasis. But there's the apple tree. No apples on it yet, but look at how big it is. We got it in the mail. It was about an inch long or about like that. So ready to go? We're walking.
There we go.
Historic North Side, North Wabash. Another beautiful neighborhood. Hey, there's old neighbor Dan.
Don't hit the hole.
Hey, Dan, how are you? We're doing a little podcast, walking in the neighborhood. How are you?
Speedo walking.
Nice to see you, man.
I think it's been
10 years since I lived in this neighborhood.
It's been 7 for me, yeah. 8. Yep.
Yeah, we both used to live down the road. So you lived here in 2004 when I moved back to town. I hung out on your couch and pretty much lived there.
Yep.
Let's cross the street.
Then you came back again.
I did. And then I moved to Wabascon, and then you followed me and moved to Wabascon, and then I moved to Bowden Road. So it's only a matter of time.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm at the compound for the rest of my life.
I figured so. Yeah. Me too. Until those stairs start to get worrisome on my knees.
We can work on a handicap ramp.
Yep. Well, we're building an apartment in the basement.
You just have to start working on rollerblading or roller skating and bell bottoms with Jeremy. Then you can roller skate right up your driveway.
Oh, fourth season. Because third season is skateboarding, and next season, season 2 is going to be called Actually Speedwalking. Tracksuits with Jeremy instead of slow walking. The current definition of speedwalking. So what have you been up to? I haven't hung out with you in a while. What's new in your life on the compound?
Not much. I just got done with the maple syrup season. I forgot to bring you a jar. I'll get you.
I was going to ask you, actually, because I just finished your last jar, and it's about the right amount. Every couple years I do a jar.
Well, last year I blew my calf, so I couldn't do it. So
how can you reach? I can never reach when I want to blow my calf. Did you take a rib out?
I was just really exerting it on a door.
Did you shave for today?
No.
No, this is just a regular Tuesday walking around face wash.
I mean, really, I wore this yesterday too.
Nice. I guess that's a good natural segue into how I was going to start this conversation, but I forgot. Is that at the House of Pink Trim back there on Wabash? You can check into that on Facebook, by the way. House of Pink Trim. At that place, I think is where you and I came up with the idea for the Mustache Society, or somewhere, or it was playing darts.
No, it was there because we were sharing our birthday. Like we do every year.
August 21st.
Yeah, we had our first inaugural mustache and cleavage party.
We did.
And towards the end of the night, we were both propping ourselves up on the couch, and I think that's when you said we should make a club.
And we did, and neither of us are even really in it anymore. But it goes on.
I got a lot of shirts.
Yeah, I only have shirts of events.
Basically, the wardrobe for like 9 years.
You have that, and I mean, of course, you're an not Abercrombie, American Eagle guy.
I believe that.
See,
yeah.
Didn't know that about you, but I believe it.
Yeah.
You know, they don't even have an American Eagle in the mall anymore.
They don't have a lot in the mall.
They have a buckle still, though. Motherfuckers didn't hire me in 1994, though, did they?
I don't think they had a buckle. We didn't have a lot of shops there. We didn't get a Taco Bell till I was 16. We had to go to Bangor to do that, which was an hour away.
I like the idea of thinking that you guys would be like, all right, let's get in the old Country Squire and take a trip to Taco Bell in Bangor. It's Easter.
There's the house where you slept on the couch for a while.
Yes, there's where the magic all started.
Little different.
146. Yeah. I like that they keep it a lot cleaner than you did.
Yeah. There's old Dave's house.
Oh, Dave.
I think he's out there doing laundry.
Yeah, he is. Dave Salerno.
Well,
one of the best.
One of the first community garden people.
Yes.
Grew peanuts that year.
He did grow peanuts. Peanuts.
So good.
He didn't grow penis.
Did I? You didn't say that.
No, I just did. But it's just for the hard of hearing followers of this one of the seven.
It's hard to get it out of your mouth.
Yeah,
right?
I'm imagining that one of the 7 followers of this podcast might have some hearing issues, and so I wanted to make sure that they didn't get an earful of penis.
Yeah,
peanuts.
or a mouthful, right?
Yes, this is just the beginning, folks. We're only on minute 5 here. It's because we're walking so fast.
Is this how fast we normally walk?
Yeah, I'm getting good. I'm really good. I'm
You're
becoming a good walker. I'm in A shape.
Yeah. Hair?
Yes. Fuck you. You could have just agreed and went on, but no, you had to name the fruit.
Well, I mean, a couple weeks ago probably would have been pumpkin. Now
It was definitely. I went from pomegranate to pear.
Pomegranate's the fruit for sharing.
After video recording myself, my head got smaller. So we're on Bryant now. Mm-hmm. Lovely Bryant neighborhood. Let's see. You've got 2 of my favorite boys are basically out of the house. Connor and Caden. Caden's at U of M.
Yep.
Has he changed his major a couple times yet? Or
a few times, yeah. I think, he was going by something science. And then now he's doing another big word I can't pronounce.
English.
As you can tell, he got the brains from me to go to.
Well, no, that's why he qualified for all those scholarships.
Special need grants.
Yes.
Yeah.
when you have fathers.
Oh. You're
love
welcome,
you,
son.
It's really just the spelling, which is why we didn't invite you to the spelling bee contest last week.
I probably would have succeeded.
No,
there.
you did. You would have. You would have definitely spelled cream pie right. That was actually just a fun time. So is Caden having fun at U of M? Is he?
I think so. I mean, he first real experience getting away or whatever. But I mean,
Does he ever come home?
Yeah. I don't see him much when he comes home. But
Does he do his laundry and eat?
18 and moving around. So
18 in life, you got it.
Yeah.
18 in life to go.
So no, I think he's doing good.
Does he have a partner, a lover, a friend?
No, I don't think right now. I think he's just doing the single life.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Stay single, Caden.
Mm-hmm. As long as you can. It's cheap.
But it's way more fun to not be.
Well, I mean, there's positives for sure.
All right, we're switching sides because my arm was getting tired. Oh, thanks for looking out. Coming up on Radley, where the Beecrafts used to live. Mm-hmm. Radley and Broad
we
here.
just passed where the Warrens live too.
The Warrens?
Oh
yeah. Is that on the corner of Bryant and Wabash?
So.
Yeah. With Tattoo
A
Bob?
little bit right in the corner of this. Bob was on the corner there.
Oh, they didn't live in the same. I thought in my imagination they were just roommates.
No, because Bob moved to Boston and then married bought this house. Back there.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I think that's really when I kind of first.
They just
started
found out
knowing
that we lived here, and everyone started moving to this neighborhood.
I know, and we were like, Jesus.
And we're like, yeah, it's getting
There
crowded.
goes the
Moving out.
neighborhood. Basically, we raised the property values here and then just ditched.
Yeah.
I still do own that house down there, the House of Pink Trim.
I don't own mine. It took us forever to get rid of it.
My roommates back then, 10 years ago, just stayed. They just stayed. Said, I'm staying. I'm not leaving. Okay, we talked about Caden.
So I remember
Connor.
Halloween, they used to always do they might still right here.
This house?
Yeah, the big, huge they always have hot coffee and hot dogs, and it's kind of like the warm-up spot in the neighborhood.
I never had any kids in this neighborhood, so I never did Halloween.
Yeah, that's true. You were half.
I probably walked around with you guys once.
Yeah.
Piper Park. We're going to walk that track. That's great. I love Piper Park. So I've done a lot of these downtown, but I'm glad that you suggested the old neighborhood. I was trying to think of a good area because I like to do them in different spots.
I'm just trying to think of like where we.
Oh, they still have that fireplace in the front porch. That's a really cool one. Is that? Ooh, I think I know that. Is that?
So one of the teachers that works at Penfield, that's her parents.
Okay.
Amanda. Halloween.
Okay. We're gonna kitty corner across here.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We're getting close. I live there.
Is there a porta potty up here?
Oh no, there's the one over there.
Is that the one where we played at?
We did all that, but I wonder if that hiding spot's still here.
There's a hiding spot here?
Yeah.
This is a part of your shenan, isn't it? Is this one of your shenan?
Just right here.
Hi.
Hi there.
Oh, hey, how's it going, Stacy?
It never fails.
Oh my God.
Every time. I love
Andy will be
Piper.
editing this later. That's great.
Every time.
Wow. Is there just always a beer under that?
Why do you always assume it's a beer?
Sorry. Sparkling water, I mean.
I mean...
Yeah, I keep my sparkling water in little hand coolers, too.
I mean, I don't think you can just walk around with a beer hanging out.
I love this little park in this neighborhood. Gosh, I'm thirsty. Can I have a sip?
Go, absolutely.
I love sparkling water. Is this a part of the social district?
Yeah.
That is just juice, you faker. I thought maybe that was a Coors Light. Oh, it's an Arnold Palmer. Nice. Is that?
Yes.
All right. So one of the best
Wasn't gonna break them.
one of the best sledding hills. We're gonna hit up on this trail over here. Otherwise, I feel weird.
Yeah, we got
Just hanging out at the playground, us two dudes. It's like whenever I get a table for one at Chuck E. Cheese, people start looking at me funny. But they have the best pizza.
Oh yeah, the kids I remember playing on this constantly.
Maggie did too. Actually, Maggie fell on her tooth here when I brought her. When I brought her all by herself, she was like 2, and her big tooth, it got pushed up into her gums, and they kind of wiggled it free and thought that it was going to be discolored. She just lost it this winter, though. She's getting right here. Oh yeah, she's getting ready to lose another tooth.
Yeah.
And so Connor's going into his senior year next year.
Yep.
Whoa. Connor Jeremy. Yes.
You're now on us?
Yes, he's gigantic.
I don't know where they got that either.
I moved back home from Portland, Oregon in December of 2006 because this guy, so there's only really one major reason. It's because this guy gave his son my name as a middle name. And
Guilt trip, I was
Yep.
tired of having my couch be empty. And I needed someone to come back for me.
So we bought a house down the street, lived in the basement for about a month, or 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know, it probably felt like a year to some people and a day for me. So what's going on?
There used to be a huge tree right back there because I was all into geocaching. And
like right in the middle there, in that sunken area.
Almost see, yep. I got into geocaching. That's where I had one of my first hides.
Is that where you found that drink? Was that I thought you were looking for a geocache, actually.
No, that one I planted myself. But
You did that on the way?
yeah,
That's great.
there was going to be a few other things, but like I said, it was rainy yesterday. I didn't have time, but
I saw a video. Oh, that's great. I see what you're up to. I saw a video about, let's see, there's just, it's like these gals are at a concert and this guy comes walking up on them. They're sitting next to a bush, like at an outdoor amphitheater. And he just got a little hand shovel and he just starts digging and pulls out a water bottle full of vodka.
oh, I think I've seen it.
That's what that moment felt like to me. Was exactly that. It was like he buried something under this tree here.
There's I'm gonna say I think your wife's taught me quite a few tricks on.
Who hasn't? She taught tricks too.
I think the sunscreen bottle's my favorite.
Oh yes, yes. We're forever drinking out of sunscreen bottles.
She didn't tell me to rinse it out real well though, so
Tastes more like pina colada.
yeah.
And bad decisions.
That is my favorite one.
Oh, this has got like a little curve.
Yeah, the hill. This was the bank. This was when you were riding the bicycle. This is where the kids would.
This is where you learn.
Yeah. The first NASCAR event right here.
Maggie learned how to ride her bike last year. I think in September.
Pretty rough too. At least she doesn't do it down the driveway.
She does. We taught her though.
Learned,
We taught her at Purdy Elementary, where there's like a flat track.
Yes.
And she learned without ever falling.
That's good.
She still hasn't. She's an amazing... When she comes to fall, she knows how to drop her bike in between her legs and not fall on her knees. It's amazing.
So have you ever wondered why is it girls' bikes? I'm sure everyone's had this conversation. Why do girl bikes, the bar is way low, and boys' bikes, the bar is high?
It makes no sense given anatomy.
Exactly.
Yeah, they should all be
opposite.
Frankly, they should all be non-binary bikes.
Yeah.
To save both the lip and the ball, I think is.
The big huge handlebars so you can't smash it.
Well, it's kind of like, whenever anybody ever says the phrase skills. Like stop being a P, and they really mean stop being a wimp, but they use the girl's anatomy for that. I think it's a misnomer. You got to say stop saying stop being a P and start saying, I'm not going to say the P word out loud. I don't know why. I'll say fuck all day long, but not here for some reason, out of respect for the P.
You have to go pee, it's over.
But I think people should say, if they're talking about something weak, they got to say stop being a scrotum, because those things can't take a pounding.
They can't take anything. Yep.
But bikes are built to just give them a good smashing.
So you're saying anyone's cat can take a pounding?
Yes.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Cats are much stronger.
Yes, indeed. That's what we're saying. Oh, we're coming back up to your hidden drink location. That was a good... What was best about that timing is that...
The dog was there?
The editor of these videos, Stacy, is his wife, his partner, Andy. So...
Oh, good.
I'm pretty sure she'll go back home and... should we do another lap? Or do we do another part of the neighborhood?
Let's go over, because there's the recycling... thing I want to throw my can in.
Okay.
And then we can...
You got something hidden over there, too. I like it. That's sunglasses.
Huh?
You got your own special brand? Make it KCC.
Dollar store.
Yes.
Yep.
The best... I should have wore sunglasses today. The best sunglasses are the free ones.
Yeah. I have quite a few higher tailgating. Because I can't seem to keep them. I put on a pair of sunglasses and they're lost the next time that I look for them.
So you're studying to be an electrician.
Trying.
Yeah, I'm excited for you for that. That's pretty cool. I'm excited for me for that too, because I'm not an electrician.
Right.
I know one. But let's be honest.
It's definitely...
you already know how to do all the things.
It's harder. Yeah, it's harder to do. Where
we're
going here?
Yeah, we're gonna go around this fence. Yeah.
It's harder being older to start, because you got to go through that long stretch of
boring classes.
The classes and the apprenticeship, where basically they pay you like you're less than a Taco Bell employee, and
you haven't started that part.
No,
that's after everything's done.
I don't know
right?
how I can afford to start that part. Being 45 with a family and a life and a house.
Can you do an apprenticeship like part-time, or do you have to do it full-time? Let's go up this sidewalk.
I mean, the more you do it, obvious, because it's like 8,000 hours or something.
Oh, okay.
That's the rough part. So it's just figuring out how to financially be able to do it, now that I decided way too late in life to try to do something successfully instead of being a labor guy. Maybe
with all the push for the importance of trades, maybe our government or somebody will figure out how to spend some money on subsidizing apprenticeships to make them doable for really anybody, not just senior citizens like yourself, but other people that aren't so aged.
So if I'm a senior citizen, where does that put you?
1 year older.
Should you be?
So just 12 months more intelligent, just a little more life experience.
Right, that's true.
Only by 12 months,
have
though.
To listen to my elders. I think I remember when Andy and her moved in up here.
Yeah, it would have been.
Wasn't too long ago either.
I think they've been there since we were here, or since right around maybe 2007 or so. Andy, when you're editing this, let us know. How long have you lived in the Piper Park neighborhood? What a beautiful neighborhood.
Like the voice of God over the top of it.
You can type in captions.
2016.
I dare you to figure out that edit, Andy. If you can use God's voice just like that, then I'll know that you watched these. Oh, we got the coppers up here. Did they hear about us?
I think they put a 911 out to the mall already.
You know, I getting kicked out of the mall, I really felt like it was supposed to be you and I getting kicked out of the mall. I mean, Bobby is a really good...
he's the next great candidate, for sure.
Yes, but if I had to put money on who was going to get kicked out of the mall, you would have been there.
Well, that's why I kind of figured if we went over here...
Be safe.
We'll be okay-ish. You know, my costumes have never got me in trouble over here, so...
Maybe they got wind of your open intox at the park. And it was mostly lemonade.
It was... I think it was all lemonade. I think that's what we give Connor to drink, so maybe I haven't noticed the alcohol content. But...
Oh.
That was probably weird watching a guy running through the field at the park with his Daisy Dukes on and hiding stuff, but...
Those are just regular size shorts for a man like me.
Well,
those are capris.
Compared to my other Daisy Dukes I wore on the second mustache and cleavage party.
Oh, God, that was beautiful.
Those were tight.
That was beautiful. I think I was talking to Aaron about bringing that party back. It's been about since Maggie was born, about 6 years.
Yeah, because that one of those parties was the race of who was going to have a kid first, and you won.
Yeah,
still haven't had.
Well, it's because of size mostly.
Shorter,
yeah, coincidentally.
Closer to the
yeah, coincidentally, I've been trying ever since and can't do another one either. So I think we're good.
Again, I'm at this age.
You're at the home stretch, man.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Two more years and
freedom's coming.
2 more years and we'll be out.
Yeah, and then what? Maybe we get to hang out again. Because right around there, Maggie will be 9 going on 28.
You know what we should have done is just run really fast.
Oh, the cops are behind us. They would never.
Just.
What are those guys scurrying for?
At least they got it on camera. Well, hey, the pop-ups.
I feel like I was saying something that was not important, like usual.
I don't know. I was just thinking about running from the cops. I mean, you ran from the mall cops, so...
Running from the cops, the press, and your parents. Is your name Michael Diamond? Mine's Clarence.
Clarence?
That's a Beastie Boys. That was a Beastie Boys lyric.
Yeah.
But you really played along well. It was fun. Our friend, you know Andrew Walden, yeah?
Yeah.
Our friend Andrew, I think, still lives on this street. I think we're really close to his house, actually.
Yeah, said it was close.
His brother, Chris, also. I think maybe lives next door, a couple houses down. But I can't remember which one.
I can't remember. And I know one of these is, like I said, Merrick's. I think it might be that.
Merrick's original house?
Oh, that's right, too. Yes.
Yeah. I hope to do one of these walks with him soon. He got a new hips, so he's got to heal up a little bit still. But, yeah, been having a good time doing these walks, learning a little bit about different people in Battle Creek, and, well, I've not been learning anything. I barely listened. But the 7 people that watched this...
It takes a lot of focus to hold that thing in your hand.
Right. It's so heavy. I've never held something so heavy in my hand.
It doesn't even look natural.
I got to tell you something fun. Okay. I ran into Travis Huffman the other day at the Beamery. And he asked me if I was still playing darts. And I kind of almost forgot because did I really ever... or still throwing darts. See, clearly I don't even know the language. And I thought to myself, now, did I ever really throw darts, or did I just hang out and you guys like, oh yeah, we have to make Jeremy throw a couple times because that's a part of the competition.
It was a team. You did well. I thought that was fun.
We'll cross here and go down. Yeah, it was awesome.
That was super. I've actually talked to a couple people about wanting to do it again.
I think I would join a dart league for.
It was fun.
Didn't we even talk about doing that in 2024?
Yeah.
I think he said we're going to do a dart league.
I'd like to. We'd have to, because it always was out of the Irish pub. It doesn't exist anymore.
It's Gatto's.
Gatto's. Oh, yeah. Speaking of the Beamery, though, have you had breakfast there?
I have. I've only had their biscuits and gravy so far, and I love it.
I had, what is it? It was the Kenny.
Oh.
Kenny.
Kenny Nader? Kenny?
Something. I don't
Kenny
know.
Bader?
It was
Kenny Tater?
Unbelievable. Kenny Agitator. I think I ordered the Kenny G when I actually said it to them, and they looked at me. I'm like,
Kenny G. That's nice. When I wear my
holy cow.
When I wear my Aldi's tracksuit, it's got rainbow kind of on it.
Yeah,
and I call it my Roy G.
The whole line because Beth was going to buy that for me, and then got home and was like, "Oh, I almost did this," and then maybe 20 minutes later, there's you posting it on Facebook, and I'm like,
Aaron went to the store and bought everything except for the slides and the bucket hat, and I was like, she literally got me 3 outfits. I was like, "Where's the bucket hat?" Ungrateful son of a gun that I am. Yeah, that dude's got glass packs on that Toyota. Rockin' rough and tough.
And all these houses that they redid while we were here.
I know.
Actually, most of them
They're still in really great shape.
shape.
Yeah. That was a part of the neighborhood stabilization program. Thanks, Obama, for renovating this neighborhood.
Right down to the studs.
Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful home, too. My friend Tristan, one of the owners of Cafe Rica, moved onto the street. I can't remember which one. I think he might be over there, but he might actually be there. I can't remember. I feel like it was an even number, so I knew it was on your side of the street.
A moat coming up.
Oh, we're gonna. Sorry to walk on your yard.
They are definitely doing some sort of work here. I remember when they put this one in because I went over and checked it out, and it's like a full-on cliff behind the house.
Right.
And a ditch, and it's like, where does that come from? It doesn't make sense considering the neighborhood we've just been walking through.
Right, it's not as hilly as, but yeah, there's a little bit of a drop down, I suppose. Maybe that's their house.
Getting a little work done.
Oh, hey, they knocked off the front porch, making a new front porch. Maybe this is a investment property we can pick up for $280,000. What happened to the prices? You can't buy a $5,000 house anymore. 20 years ago, you could buy a $5,000 house.
Buy a dozen of them.
Now you're lucky to be able to buy one for $50,000, and even then.
Where was it? Weren't we gonna put Irving Park? We were putting in the disc golf course. Weren't we gonna do trees everywhere too?
Fruit trees.
I don't know why it was. The apple tree was kind of popping in my head.
Yeah, we got a grant. It was called something like Fruit Forest at Irving Park. Back in 2010, before kids these days even knew what a fruit forest was. We planted a bunch of fruit trees, apple trees, cherry trees. I think maybe none of them survived the deer. I think a lot of them were down there by the sycamores, like hole 15 area.
I think there was a few there. I kind of wonder where they were so small though. If maybe they didn't make it through the mowing.
Oh, yeah,
because
like our tee pads.
The
original rubber tee pads just got mowed over.
Of Battle Creek being like, ooh, let's carefully mow around all of these. I think it was more about.
Yeah, I think so too. They're like those freaking disc golfers ruining the neighborhood. Well, hey, that's damn good timing. It's 28 minutes. If we walk at the current pace, it'll be another 17 minutes before we get down the block here.
Yeah.
I think we'll walk out in the street like everybody else does.
Here. That's one thing I always remember about this road is that there was always...
Oh, somebody got a smoker.
Nice. There's always a very difficult road to navigate.
Especially in a car. I remember there was a guy that used to drive down this street like 45 miles per hour. And I knew he was going to do it every day about 5:30 on his way home from work. He used this as a crust through. So I was watering my lawn, and I might have watered him.
Yeah.
And he stopped and was like, "What the hell?" And I was like, Sorry, man. Fast traffic really it scares me, and I have a tick where I move my hand and accidentally. I was like, I wouldn't come through here at this time. This is when I water. And he didn't know what to say.
Normally I try to, like a bird jumping in front of a car, and you just were going so fast that
Yeah, the street was getting dusty. I wanted to calm it down. So back at the House of Pink Trim,
where it all started,
where it all began. Michigan Dad sticker. How cool. Well, hey, buddy.
Yep.
Hey,
you. Absolutely.
Thank you for walking with me.
Yeah.
Will you come back on season 2?
Yeah. What are we going to call it?
Real speedwalking.
Real speedwalking?
Yes.
In tracksuits?
So your hips will be in better shape. Yeah.
Good.
I'll be in an extra large still.
Yeah?
Yes. Because I've lost I lost 6 pounds.
I quit smoking,
so
you did?
I
might spend a month Well, I can tell my brother. My brother's been 28 days. I have been a week.
A whole cycle,
days.
Logan. Yep. You went through one of your cycles
he's
already.
1 week behind
Good job.
us. Yeah. So
nice.
I always get to say I'm a month because I did it in February, so my month was much shorter to be able to say I did it for a month.
I'm 10 years clean of nicotine in May.
Nice.
Yeah, this year. All right, y'all. See you later.